Fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am here for an evening chat. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. I just felt like coming on, showing some love. Seeing who's up, seeing who's not. Hey, watch that curve, because you can't see that curve until you come around it. You don't see who's coming around the curve. What? Come on. Carlos, what's up, my brother? Counterpunch to you. When is that new spot going to be set up? I'm going to be coming through there Wednesday. So if it's set up Wednesday, man, I want to check you out. Definitely. Watch out. You got to watch what you're doing. Come on. Come this way. No, come this way. Come this way. Oh, next month. Okay. Okay. I see you. You guys come in, hit that like button. We're just out, just enjoying another casually warm winter day. We had that like cold front, 15 degrees, 10 degrees. It was crazy. Muhammad Ali, I hope you're doing well, Kurt. What's up, Muhammad Ali? Rumble, young man, rumble. Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing today. My wrist is off because I just finished the show. So, Edward Bozeman, it says Boots not ready. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of criticism from Boots Ennis. You know, he got the job done, huh? Did he get the job done? See, I think this is what happens, though, man. And this is always what happens with everybody that is known or get a reputation for being a knockout artist. What happens is they get in there with somebody that's challenging, that can box. The level of their boxing ability is a lot better, and they don't get the knockout. And then when they don't get the knockout, people think, oh man, he's not as good as we thought he was. You know, you have to be aware of traps and signature things people do. What do people get known for? All love, Kurt. Hope you're good, bro. Erzism, what's up, brother? Everything's good, man. Just watching a little one ride her bike. So she's way ahead of me. She needs to stay with me because they got people ride through here that are kind of retarded. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Productions, what's up, brother? Hi. Bryce does the same shit all over again. I just picture somebody real passive. Hi. Carlos, Karen moves too much with Soviet footwork. Spent stays, plant, and backs up in a straight line. Kurt, Counterpunch, a top 5 boxing YouTube channel. Knockout artist, hashtag stop it. Counterpunch to you, brother. Appreciate you, appreciate you. You know, I don't know if it's, I think I'm doing enough content, but maybe I'm not. I know when I do a film, I don't do as much because of the time, because it's you can't do it on set unless you're in the trailer, but then not all the time. It's basically you getting them trailers and it's like, you know, all right, get ready, go to wardrobe, go to hair and makeup, get ready to go. Then you're like, well, damn, you know, but then sometimes you get that times where they're pretty much paying you to hang around. Muhammad Ali was clinical performance against a Ukrainian domestic champion who knows how to box. What's wrong? Maurice Tiwatu. Hi, Kurt. What's up, bro? What's up, Maurice? Bill. As you join, hit the like button, gentlemen. Absolutely. Michael Manning. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. CP to you. And how's everybody doing, man? You know, I'm noticing though, everything is really getting slow. Bars. How's your day going, brother? Man, everything's good. Everything's good, man. I'm just taking a stroll, you know, stretching the legs. You know, actually, I woke up around maybe 12, trying to run over me with the damn bike. It ain't funny. But yeah, man, I'm just relaxing, man, you know. We have a possible fight with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. But most importantly, man, what fight is happening? Shaw and Ajagba. Let's talk about that for a minute, man. You guys think it's a do or die for Effie if he loses to Shaw? Because you think about it, I mean, just to be subjective, I don't think people understand that when the people you get beat by, you know, that actually, that means something, right? Look at AJ versus Mick Cone goes down. Who the hell is Mick Cone? Oh, yeah. You mean, yeah, I think that'll happen. I bet you it's that, you're talking about the Australian cat, right? Yeah. He's undefeated. And see, there you go. Learn how to stop that thing. I can't spell. No. I know you're talking about though. Yeah, that Eddie's trying to soft ride AJ. He wants AJ to get some wins so he can make that big money again. You know, shit, AJ keeps losing. Money gonna get funneled out of boxing, bro. And then other than that, like, see, I'm all for Wilder Joshua because I don't believe that fight will be what people think it's gonna be. Yeah, could he lose? Yeah, he could lose. But I think it'll be a good fight. You know, let's just face it, we never seen AJ just knocked out. We seen him beat up, outboxed, and we got a referee stoppage. He wasn't dropped 4 times, but AJ needs a win like Wilder versus Helenius. Well, here's the thing. If he does take a fight like that, you're gonna hear the same people, oh, he's taking soft touches. But they ain't gonna mention Helenius. But see, I second that because Wilder was knocked out, man. Another soft sparring partner touch. Yeah. Emmanuel Stewart, greatest trainer, big up England. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. I remember when Emmanuel Stewart died, man, I cried, bro. Because it was almost like, because he had cancer. There's a little deeper meaning behind it, because my father had cancer, shit like that. He's like, he was the same age as my dad. My dad's still around, but, you know. But my father caught cancer in 2005. So, yeah, it's a deeper meaning. It hit me in a different way. You know, when he passed, Joe Frazier passed, you know, my ass was crying like Jim Lampley. You know, it's crazy. And fucking forget about it. When Muhammad Ali passed, bro, yo, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about the shit. Like, I remember how I was. It was like almost in a state of shock because, it was just weird. Just felt totally different, man, when Muhammad Ali, I was in my robe, dude. I didn't go outside for 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? I didn't really eat shit. I just hung around and I think I drank tea and shit like that. I didn't really want to, you know, I did a couple videos, you know, of course. And this was like 2000, this was in 2016, right? And I was on YouTube, Facebook real hard then. And that was, Facebook was my major platform. I don't even, it's a trip. People are like, hey man, I reached out to you on Facebook. I'm like, well, we didn't follow you for once. That's what we've been doing the whole time. Here it is. Kuta Kinte, if AJ's first fight is in April, no way he's fighting 3 times. Yeah, because in April, then what? July, then what? October? No, November. So that has to be, you have to have a rest. All that gym rat training shit. And he trains a lot, to hear people tell it. But I think AJ be having a fucking blast. All that money, bro. That dude got so much money. Who do you think Deontay is going to fight again? He's going to fight in March. That's what Malik Scott said. He's fighting in March. So we'll see what Wilder, who they're going to pick for Wilder. But he wants a big name. He don't want to fuck with Andy. Deontay, he uppity. So, he's uppity because he's like, he doesn't look at Andy Ruiz as a big enough opponent, which in reality, he's not. Because the only thing that he's really did was beat AJ in 2019. Dude, that's 4 years ago damn near. That's 3.5 years ago. He ain't did shit since that. He fought Chris Arreola and the old ass Ortiz and shit. And Ortiz, he waited 2 years to fight him, or 3. Usyk versus Canelo, same weight. Who you got, Kurt? I don't know. I go with Canelo if they were the same weight, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, it would be a good fight. But, see, Canelo would go to that body on Usyk. He would go to that body on Usyk. And, I mean, Canelo's a good fighter, man. And it's, and you would think he could, you could see him being beat because we've seen him being beat by a guy that just, stood his ground, won the exchanges, took the fight to Canelo, gave him those rapid fire Manny Pacquiao-like exchanges, and got the job done. And he deserved that win. And I think Usyk will do the same thing, but I think Usyk is subject to body punches. You might hit him, that's his Achilles heel. And I think that's why he's adapted his style to avoid body shots, simply because he knows he doesn't like them. Look, I seen that Better Beef. I seen both of those fights, and Better Beef hit his ass and dropped him, bro. He dropped him with a right hand to the body. King Mike Hall in this piece. Zeus, fair point. I feel like Deontay is going to have a big comeback at this time. Is going to win all the belts from winner of Usyk Fury. Yeah. I really hope Usyk beats Tyson Fury, because for one, we can learn not because I got anything against Tyson Fury. I actually like Tyson Fury. I just don't like the shit he does. Just like I didn't like what Deontay Wilder did. And people chose me or took me as a hater. I'm not hating on the man. Hey, let's go this way. Hey, let's go this way. It's got a cul-de-sac in here. Let's go that way and go this way. Canelo has bad knees and will not be able to catch Usyk. Canelo cannot box very well. He is more of a slugger with a good head movement. Yeah, Daryl, he's more of a counterpuncher too. He's a counterpuncher, so he likes to catch you with shots. And those counterpunches, bro, counterpunches are the most powerful and the most surprising punches that you can actually hit someone with. Look at that dog. Yeah, it almost got you. Usyk hated them body shots from AJ. Yeah, he did. You see he kind of went with it. You seen he leaned with it. He don't like them. What, you tired? Uh-huh. Kurt, why has Kronk become a platform for UK heavyweights? Why doesn't Kronk train US heavyweights? I don't think that's it. I just think people, like, Brits have come to the UK to learn that style, to learn more of an aggressive style. And I think they were already popular anyway. Lennox Lewis, popular anyway. Vladimir Klitschko, popular anyway. I think it's just perception, bro. I don't think it's just that. It's a lot of Americans in the Kronk gym. They're just not as famous or not as well known. So when you do hear of someone coming from Great Britain training at Kronk's gym, well, that's already like an eyebrow raiser, right? Kurt, who wins? Frank Sanchez versus Anthony Joshua. Ooh, that's a good fight. I got to go with my boy Frank, right? Here's the problem though. He's a good counter puncher. He has great reflexes, Frank. I do want to know what his punching power can. I think Frank had that punching power like Andy Ruiz. He's not a real big puncher, but the type of punching that he has is effective because he catches you, that fast twitch muscle, his reflexes. He has some pop in his punches. I want to see how AJ takes them shots. But then again, I want to see those shots from AJ too. This ain't Effie Ajagba. But then again, see, Effie Ajagba couldn't do shit with Frank. Those type of fights like that, yeah. Because we already missed the Ortiz Joshua showdown. And I always wanted to see that fight. I really wanted to see Dillian White and Luis Ortiz. But I wanted to see that shit like 4 years ago. And my money was on Ortiz because I seen Ortiz would be able to hit him. And see, they both like to slug. They're not bitches, When Usyk beats Fury twice, what trash people gonna talk about AJ then? They won't. They won't be able to. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'll watch your bike. I'm right here. I'm not gonna leave you out here. What's up, Kurt and fellow boxing fans? Guitars for you. Counterpunch to you, brother. Slim Frank was too much for Effie. Yeah, Slim Frank, I think, will beat AJ. He can. But see, AJ is not as easy as people think he is. So I think with people, and I get it, people are, it's big, or it's the go-to thing to hate on that popular guy. Like for a while, I couldn't stand Oscar De La Hoya. He was just too popular. And he wasn't as good as people thought he was. But guess what? De La Hoya was damn good, bro. He was a good fighter. And I tell everybody, like, that's the dude. Why you think they call him the golden boy? El Niño de Oro. El Niño de Oro. The golden boy. He was that guy that brought the money. He made the money. He had the endorsements. He had that fucking smile. What did you think of Boots' recent fight? I think he was in there with a guy that had a challenging style for Boots. But Boots, if he didn't get the job done, right? Like we normally see him. So, since he didn't, people are thinking, oh, he's fell off, he ain't that good. I think people need to really understand what boxing's about. It's about the combinations of styles between two people when they meet in the middle of the ring. I don't know why AJ and Wilder isn't happening. Eddie don't want that fight for right now. He didn't want that Tyson Fury fight either. It's just Tyson made it easy for Eddie Hearn to get out of that shit with his dumbass ego. See, that could have really been, if Tyson Fury would have done that right, he would have came out in the right because he would have gave the opportunity for that fight to actually happen if that fight was going to happen. You don't say, you know what? You weren't going to do it anyway. Ha ha, see, he didn't want to fight, but then you've already pulled the plug on the opportunity. There's no way of knowing now if you do dumb shit like that. That's Tyson's problem. So then you don't know who really didn't want what, because if you pulling plugs and you're not even calling someone's bluff, you didn't even give an opportunity for someone to call your bluff. Just cap. You're just talking. Exactly. You're just capping. Andy Ruiz versus Joyce. Who you got? I don't know, man, because see, that I would like to see that fight because see, Andy is good for people that come forward. That would be a very good fight for Andy because Andy will be able to counter. He will be able to exchange. He will be able to definitely hit Joe Joyce. You know, now expect this: if those guys fight, if Joe Joyce fights Andy Ruiz, expect Joe Joyce to fucking box his head off. He will jab his face off. But when they start getting in exchanges, that's when the interesting magic is going to happen. Then things are going to unfold and we're going to see what and who is really who. Whose chin is really better? It's the battle of the chins, people. Rice shows in shape he's a long night for Guido. Michael J. White will beat Iron Mike Tyson in a street fight, and you know this. Michael Jai White, I know you're talking about. Michael Jai White is a cat that um he made money making movies, but I wouldn't want to fight him. I wouldn't want to fight Michael Jai because Michael Jai can kick your ass in 12 different ways. It's just what does he decide to do at a given time? Y'all don't see folks duck and tank. I haven't heard Haney, Loma, or Shakur come through with an offer. The only fight y'all tripping about is Ryan and he getting slept with or without his mental health excuse. Yeah, don't fall. Joyce will smoke Ruiz unless he get rabbit punched. Oh well, you look, you gotta know that shit because he's gonna punch high, and he's gonna punch wide. He know Andy know what the hell he be doing. You know them borderline ass rabbit punches he be throwing. He knows that shit. He knows that those are damaging blows. He's pulling them fucking Pritchard Cologne punches. You know, and then I like if anybody, I would tell anybody that they have to be aware of guys like Andy. Andy, he punches too wide. If you're throwing a shot, he's not throwing a shot to their head. He's not throwing a shot to their face or their chin. He's throwing a shot to their fucking head. He's trying to punch around that head. That's what he does. And if the ref doesn't catch it, it's like that shit he did with Ortiz. He hit Ortiz in the back of the head, bro. Javante Tank Davis hits like a middleweight. Get down.
I'm scared.
Put your socks back on. FA has a better chin if Wilder power is freakish. Counterpunch Boxing channel is the most important channel for the sport of boxing. Thank you, brother. They say Tank hits like a 200-pounder. I can't wait for Wilder to KO Ruiz. Yeah, I would like to see that. And if he KO Ruiz, you know, and guess what? It ain't gonna be the Wilder fans that you hear bragging and boasting. You know who you gonna hear of? The Fury fans. That's gonna make Tyson Fury that much more credible because he was the only one that fight him. He just fought him 100 times. You know, and Andy is the next victim. And Wilder knocks out Andy. Yeah. I told y'all I didn't want to hurt Andy. I told y'all I'm going to knock him out and make him look like candy. He fat. He like a Mexican Michelin man. You know, the man with the rolls. I had to knock his ass out, and that's how it goes. I'm a bad man. I'm the baddest man on the planet. I tried to tell you I got power. It comes from an ancestral spirit. I had to show him. Fuck Joshua. Joshua boxed around this man. I showed him what was the plan. I showed him how to get it down because I'm the baddest man around. Counterpunch. Finor, who other than, what the hell? Who other than Ortiz has been a credible boxer not named Fury? Well, if he knocks out Andy, they're going to say, well, hey, guess what? Andy. But see, if he knocks Andy out, that's the second from knocking him down. See, the only person to knock Andy, well, I can't say the only person now. The first person that knocked down Ruiz was Anthony Joshua. Wilder was making out with his statue. Yeah, he was loving it. I love you. I love me too. To this day. To this day. Wilder was making out with his statue. I was like, damn, he's hugging that thing. Ortiz versus Dillian White. You know what? Ortiz will fight him. I'd go with White now, though. Just like I went with Ruiz. I mean, I was rooting for Ortiz. He wasn't gonna beat Ruiz. He was better than Ruiz, but but he wasn't gonna beat Ruiz. And I think he should have approached that fight differently because Ruiz is a guy that a normal punching guy can't knock him down. Malik Scott should train AJ. Yeah, he'd be getting double that money. Well, Deontay, listen, Deontay, I'm getting this money, this AJ money, this different type of money. Man, you trying to play me, Malik? I'm not trying to play you, Deontay. I'm gonna train you both. As long as you guys are not fighting. As long as you guys not fighting, I'm getting both money. I'm getting double bag. I thought you was my brother. I am your brother, Deontay, but this brother got some other money. Sure, go ahead. All right, go ahead. I'm looking at you. Joe Joyce versus Jarrell Miller. Man, I'm going with Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce will destroy Jarrell Miller. He can't miss that big head, that 10-pound ham head. All right, good. Don't try that again. You almost fell. A real brother want to see me get these pounds. These are pounds, Deontay. These ain't dollars. Do a Prince Nassim impression. Prince Nassim Ahmed. Here he is. Allah is great. Allah. I am a Muslim and I will knock you out. I will knock you out. I'm coming from them belts. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock that boy out. Allah. He got a milk jug head. Yeah, Jarek, he does have a big ass head, man. He ain't gonna be able to miss that head. White versus Jarrell would still be a fun fight to watch. Yeah, it would be. I give that to because I don't think Jarrell Miller hits hard. I just think he's a big boy, you know. Make sure you put your phone in your thing when you're riding your bike. Don't put it in your back pocket. It might fall out and break. Kurt, who wins? Jared Anderson versus Dillian White. I don't know. But you know what? That'll definitely be a step up. And then we'll see what Jared's about. I say give him the opportunity, man. I mean, because we look at it like this. Like, why did you... Because this is what happens. They build a fighter, they build a fighter, they build a fighter, they build a fighter, right? And then by the time that guy has 25, 26 wins, the guys that he could have fought when he was like 20 wins or 18 wins, that fighter now is past his prime to the point where he's received injuries, he's no longer fast, and he's no longer able to really give that challenge to that young fighter. If he fights Dillian White, he should fight him now, before he gets any worse. And I think Dillian White has a, I think Buddy McGirt has a great defense plan with him. You know, no disrespect to Xavier Miller. You know he's coming on the channel. I have to reach out to him because I want to bring him on live. That maybe I'm gonna reach out to him. So I am 6'3", currently 85 kilograms. I am boxing right now, and I think if I should get 10 more kilograms or 15, do you think that will slow me down a lot? I don't know. See, I mean, I'm American, man. I don't know what 85 kilograms is. The fuck is that? What, 150 pounds? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Godfrey is the best at impersonations today. Somebody was just sparring Miller, I think Ortiz, Luis, Ped Central. Kurt, Stephen Shaw is a very good heavyweight prospect from America. Yeah. Oh, it's 187. Okay. Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah. Like, yeah, made him 75 kilos, bro. What the fuck? Speak English. Kilograms. Where the hell are you from? God damn, how many pounds is that? Now, the only pounds I know is money. Now I know that for a fact. What? All right, put that in your thing. Speak American. Bullshit. Talking about some goddamn kilograms. Damn kilograms. What? What? So hell. Get a rope. Kurt. Stephen Shaw versus Jared Anderson would be fireworks. Yeah. Nah, you see, I think, Stephen Shaw is stepping up. Efe Ajagba is doing what he can do. We used to get $1.50 for a pound. Okay. Stays at 187 in America. The police code for murder. You could be the killer. Stay at 187. Yeah, I know what 187 is. I know it's 187, 211. Yeah, I know those calls. B&E, baby. B&E. I'm from Bulgaria, but I would really like to move to the UK and train there. Much better gyms, sparring partners. Better be versus Ray Robinson. Man, that'd be a hell of a fight. I met a cat, man, when I was in Turkey. He was from a dude named Daniel. He was from what? W-I-N. All right, you got to say it in Spanish. You have to say win in Spanish now. Gano. There you go. Andrew Tate versus Shane Mosley. I don't know, man. Andrew, a big boy.
You said what? How did you say what?
Come on.
I thought you were going to let him go.
All right, that's what I was doing. That's why I stopped you. Kurt. Izibek Molojonov is a very good heavyweight prospect from Uzbekistan. Yeah, Uzbekistan. Get off the phone and ride your bike. You can look, put that in your backpack. Put it in your backpack. Put it in your backpack. Damn thing like crack. Zip it up.
What?
Well, yeah, zip it up. You're riding a bike now. You can't do both. That's what people's problem. Trying to do shit all at the same time. Looking forward to Better Be versus Ardley. Kurt, James Toney was the only fighter talented enough to beat Joe. Yeah.
Can we like go up the gate just to go up there and
Go where?
at the gate?
No. Looking forward to Better Be versus Ardley. Kurt, James Toney was the only fighter talented enough to beat Joe Calzaghe. That's not true. I mean, there's other fighters that could have beat him. You know, I mean, I would love to see Joe Calzaghe and Andre Ward. That would have been a beast. Carl Froch, you know, they never fought. So there's a lot of fighters he didn't fight, you know. Joe Calzaghe claims the fame was beating Roy and Bernard past their primes. Yeah, a lot of people are going to look at it like that, which, you know, he did fight him later on. You know what I mean? Hell, Bernard Hopkins like 62. That motherfucker's old. And they fought like 2008. He fought him like at 40 or something like that. Joe was a great fighter. Yeah, he was. Who is your favorite comedian all time? I don't know. It's a lot of. I like a lot of comedians, man. That's kind of hard. That's like saying boxers. Um, Richard Pryor, yeah. Richard Pryor was funny as shit. Where the hell did she go? Yeah, it's getting too dark. Shit, I'm starting to see fucking stars in the sky. Bill Hicks. Robin Harris is a favorite of mine. Come on, it's getting too dark. Let's go in. Let's go in. It's getting too dark. Stop. People won't even be able to see. It's too dark. What about Jerry Seinfeld? Isn't all? Jerry is all right. Eddie Murphy's funny as shit. Eddie Murphy has some impersonations, man. When he did Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, it's time to go. It's too dark. Let's go inside. Huh? Go ahead, do one more. You got to go around. Go around here. Don't drive and don't run off. Just go around. Watch out for the cars because they may or may not see you. Calzaghe does not beat a Roy Jones Jr. of the 90s. No. A lot of people don't. Bill Burr. Yeah, Bill's funny as hell. Have you guys ever seen Immoral Compass? That shit is hilarious. Calzaghe does not beat a Roy Jones Jr. of the 90s. Dave Allen is the funniest. Dave Allen. Who's that? Is that fucking Tool Man? Yeah. Darth, do you think Bill Burr is more talented than Jerry Seinfeld? I like him more. Jerry's all right. I mean, you know, he has all that damn money from those sitcoms. Blaine Walker, Fast Hands beats Roy on points in the 90s. Okay, cool. I got it. Hold it.
Papa, get my phone.
I got it. It ain't going nowhere. Irish comedian, check him out.
Can I put it like down there?
No. Yeah. Yes, and to be honest, that's two hats funny about Bill, his brutal honesty. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I got it. Your phone's not going to get lost if you know where it's at.
It's so hot in here.
Why hasn't U.S. won more gold medals since 2004?
In there, it's hot.
Subby's been boxing for a while. They met in competitions, I think. His growth. Sonny Liston is the funniest boxer all time. Sonny Liston? What happens when Derek Chisora, when he retires from boxing for? I don't know. Kind of scary, to be honest. Because he seems like, do you shoot? Shoot what? Like guns? Yeah, I like guns. I like. Uh,
The lizard.
the dead lizard. Yeah. Kurt, I hate these Ryan and Fury fanboys. You think they most deleted? Well, I mean, people are going to like who they like. But, you know, people are representation of themselves, of the fighters that they.
I know you were gonna say no, so I just said never mind.
What? Blaine Walker, we all know Calzaghe was robbed from being the first undisputed.
You don't have your keys on you. How he runs?
Come on, let's go inside. Shooting or hunting?
I can find something.
Shooting.
For breakfast tomorrow. Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah.
For early breakfast, can we go to McDonald's?
Maybe. Kurt Jarrett Anderson versus Derek Chisora. Yeah, I won't want to see that fight. Because all he's gonna do, he's gonna attack him like he did Jerry Forrest and blast him out. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna do exactly what he did to Jerry Forrest. And Derek Chisora, you know, he's gonna fight him, but he's gonna take a lot of punishment. I don't want to see that. People like people they can relate to. That's why Joshua has a lot of backing of the urban community. They relate to him. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, man. Jones Jr. versus Floyd. What do you think? If they were the same weight, you know, it would be interesting if they were the same weight. You know, Roy's shit. 70, 80 pounds heavier than, I mean, he's a fucking heavyweight now. He's just a bigger dude. But understand, Roy was the man. Everybody respected Roy Jones Jr. Hi, bro, I salute you. Colin, counterpunch to you. That's why Fury 2 has a lot of people that like him they can relate to. Yeah, if you like to drink Guinness and beer and do coke and, you know, holler at women and all that fun stuff, You gonna like Tyson Fury. What's next for Joe Parker? Joe Parker has a fight, and he wants revenge on Joe Joyce or Anthony Joshua or Dillian White. Ali versus Lewis. I give it to Ali. Ali was a little faster. Lewis, I think, punched harder. You know, it'd be a good fight though. Mayweather versus Ryan Garcia. I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good style for Floyd. That's why Floyd didn't want to fight anyone like Amir Khan. He avoided Amir Khan because he knew Amir Khan wouldn't be that guy that's that easy to fight. Not saying he couldn't win. I just don't think he could win like he wants to be seen or portrayed. See, Floyd, I don't think he was necessarily afraid of fighters. He just knew that guy is going to give me problems and it's going to make me look like he belongs in there with me. Okay, so Floyd likes to fight those guys where he just looks fucking superhuman and nobody can touch him. He's untouchable and my defense is impregnable and all that shit. Best coach for AJ. Probably Ronnie Shields. You know, Teddy Atlas would be good because I think AJ needs somebody that's going to come at him and be raw. None of that laughing shit. I don't think he needs any of that. I think he needs somebody that's going to tell him like, yo, this is what I expect from you. I need you to do better. I need you to do more of this. You know, I need you to get rid of these fucking muscles. I don't need that. Yeah, you're a good looking guy and all that, but fuck that. We need to get you working on boxing. Let's hope AJ picks a black trainer this time. Everybody was pissed off about that. Man, fuck AJ. He had picked that Mexican. I'm like, damn, really? Tell us how you really feel there, bud. Yeah, AJ needs Teddy Atlas. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna do a video on that, actually. You know what I mean? If you know, like, I don't really care for the black on black shit. I mean, because that's just like saying Tyson needs a white trainer. I'm like, people would look at that shit totally fucked up now. See, you got to be careful. You don't want to get into that double standard. Because the first person that says that shit, the people are like, well, why does he have to be a white guy? You know what I mean? You know, so I didn't really look at that like that. Didn't really give a shit. Who's going to be better for AJ is what, you know, that's what counts. Too bad Hopkins does not train. Floyd, you know, he's a hell of a, well, you know, he's a hell of a fighter. I'll train AJ. If we were to say Fury needs a white trainer, we would all be called racist. Absolutely. That's why I didn't go there, St. Don. I don't want to go there with that shit. He's not one of these channels. If you like to pull race cards and shit, yeah, you got channels for that. Exclusively for that shit. You can say that. You know, those smaller channels, you know, some of them are LDBC and shit like that. Yeah. The smaller ones. Campbell, Joshua fighting first. Great boxers don't necessarily make great coaches. That's true too. Because I remember Pernell Whitaker was a terrible coach because he was training Zab Judah for a while, and he was just fucking horrible because it was almost like you're a good fighter, but you can't make a fighter fight like you want him to fight, and you can see what you want him to do, but if he can't emulate that, it's not going to be any good, you know? And then you just get frustrated because it's like you know it, but your fighter doesn't know it, so it's your job to convey it to your fighter. Who's going to win, Tank or Garcia? Man, this is going to be a good fight. I think I give Ryan a better chance than most people. Sugar Hill perfect for AJ. Well, Sugar Hill's training his rival. If Floyd trained AJ like really trained him, he'd be slick, too powerful. God ain't gonna allow it. You know, Floyd would be too busy trying to be, because you know how Floyd though, it was fucked up because Floyd was over there and got kind of stood up by AJ, you know, he got showed out because Everybody wanted to take pictures with AJ, and he just kind of sitting there like this little flunky. You know, he didn't like that shit. Floyd felt some type of way, like this motherfucker. Everybody like this big neck ass Joshua. Why everybody looking at Anthony Joshua? I got more money than Anthony Joshua. I got more money than AJ. I did more. I'm the richest man on the planet. Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. Fuck you. People saying Joshua shouldn't have left McCracken. Yeah, they gonna say that, you know, whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? I think McCracken was just, I think he had too much going. He needs to be with a trainer that's exclusively for him. McCracken was doing all types of other shit, so he couldn't be focused on AJ like AJ needed him to be. Keep him long, AJ. Brilliant. That's it. Floyd won't like being in the shade of Joshua. I'm Floyd Money Mayweather. I'll be training Anthony Joshua. I'm bringing him to the next level. And when I bring him to the next level, everybody bow down and praise me. Floyd felt like he was being overshadowed by AJ. Mike Tyson called Floyd a small, scared man. McCrackers didn't make AJ gun shy. Keep him long, AJ. Keep him long. But yeah, man, it's getting cold out here. Just wanted to reach out to you guys, man. Do a live, you know. But I thank you guys for coming in. God bless all of you. Be careful. And everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.